Semifinal number 1, Nikki Van Dijk, Sally Fitzgibbons matching up here. We're going to see who's going to be our first finalist. Kuiper girl with Rosie Hodge for the call. All Australian semifinal. Big opportunity for Sally Fitzgibbons. And whoa, Rosie, big opportunity for Nikki Van Dijk as well.
So true, Caps. I mean, watching Sally's dominant performance in the quarterfinals, as well as Nikki, she's just looking like she's got a lot to give.
Sally's going to open up her account here and swinging through some beautiful turns on the forehand. Chooses this right-hander, sticks the landing on that final maneuver. So well put together wave for Sally Fitzgibbons in the yellow Jeep Leaders jersey. She's going to hang on to that jersey, as we saw Sage Eriksson bow to Carissa Moore in quarterfinal number 4 right before this. Here's another look at the opening ride.
Yeah, big performance here from Sally. You can see she almost looked left, went right, and I love this rail work that she gets done. So stepping up that performance from the quarters, coming out in this semi-final with a lot to prove. And banking that last section, we know how deadly that inside section has been to our competitors, and Sally just greasing that landing with ease.
We're talking about how good that board looked underneath Sally Fitzgibbons' feet.
But wow, just opportunistic here for Sally, just taking this one from the mid-range.
Yeah, Sally Fitzgibbons, this is going to be her backup to that 767. Not really a wave that formed up for her, but she thought she'd take a swing at it, as she is surfing under Nikki Van Dijk's priority, indicated by the pink P that you see up on the corner of your screen. No scores as of yet for Nikki. Hey, if you want to drop fifths, that's fine. That means you're just having a super consistent year. She's made the minimum quarterfinals in every single of the 7 stops surfed so far. Here we go. Van Dijk, that's authority right there on the first turn. Bangs it up again, a little bit late to that, and it gets all caught up in the whitewater, incomplete. Beautiful first turn. It would have been beautiful to see Nikki to finish off that wave. Lots of opportunities. What went wrong here?
Well, this first turn, I mean, authoritative hit to the lip, straight into this bottom turn. You can just tell that reverb of the oncoming section. A lot to contend with, and sometimes that wave's timing just throws you off.
Here's a nice shot from up above, and while we were away, this is what happened.
Nikki Van Dijk finds a right wall to work with. Lays that carve down. You can see there's a bit of stall waiting for this wave to steepen up. Gets that inside section. Hammers it home. So a better ride from Nikki Van Dijk. And then Sally also finding a right-hander. See this little rip ball action coming into play at the moment. That wave has got a nice shape to it. Scoring opportunity in abundance there for the two ladies. I think Nikki Van Dijk got the best of that exchange with that last maneuver. Just such a staunch approach to that lip. Exactly, you got to Akubird that thing.
Whitewater rolling, are we going to see that? Yeah, Sally Fitzgibbons bangs it up in the lip, but goes down, trying to get in front of that whitewater. That's okay, no harm, no foul. She's going to continue with the lead. She did not have priority, so she's, like you said, take a swing at it, see what happens.
Yeah, but now you see where Sally is on that bank. She's going to have to fight her way back into position.
Here's Van Dijk coming around the corner. Swooped out, cut back. Loads up for a snap there with a shorter radius, a little bit more pressure on the tail. Inside double up section has to get complete here, and does so.
That is a hammer that Nikki just dropped on that wave, and the shape of these right-handers just hitting the bank so nicely, and Nikki just working that one over right in front of Sally Fitzgibbons.
Commitment by both Nikki Van Dijk on that closing maneuvers, Rosie,
Yep.
and the commitment for you on projecting the score. Let's take a look at this.
Well, Nikki, I mean, beautiful wave to drop into, little slice and cut back to get her back into the power source. Opens up on that second maneuver, a lot of spray. Look how she repositions herself to just give herself some time to work over that last section. Does so well to negotiate it. I've seen a lot of surfers guillotined by that inside lip. So Nikki, great flow and timing. Just piecing this wave together, 3 turns, and watch how gurgly it gets on that inside. Nikki stays low, just embraces for impact and rides it out smooth.
Sally Fitz is going to take this left. Nice snap on the backhand. Perfectly timed hook. She's going to finish off there. 6 points is the number. Shoot, I might as well ask the part-time judge, Rosie Hodge.
It's a hobby.
Is that okay?
Well, I mean, Sally is so reliable on her backhand for a great score. 2 decent cracks, a set wave.
You can look at it again.
Do I get another go? Okay, let's see. So Sally winds this one up. Lots of speed, commitment on the second turn, throws that tail. So point of difference, 2 dynamic maneuvers with a bit of variety thrown into the mix on a bigger set wave. That turn, a lot of flow, but it's this maneuver right here that's going to really squeeze the number out of the judges.
We talked about it.
Ooh.
Quality over quantity, 2 down. This is the 5.83 to compare it to, though.
Yeah, Nikki Van Dijk, this is her 5.83. That's her second scoring ride. So 2 cutbacks and then that bang off the top. So that last move was really
Here's Sally's 5.83.
where all the number came from. And then the 5.83 from Sally Fitzgibbons on her backhand. This dynamic move right there. So 2 turns for Sally as opposed to Nikki.
Yeah, now that we look at it, I may have gotten a little emotional on that one. Here we have a split peak here. Sally Fitz, we're going to stick with her. And goes in.
And here we go, Nikki. This is the right hand of the split peak situation with Sally going left. Oh, so Nikki just slides off the front of her board there. And then Sally, this is her left-hander on the same wave. So you can tell that texture on the face. Almost.
Nikki Van Dijk's going to keep surfing. Turn off the top. See what the finish is. Just gets this little inside section.
That cutoff mark.
I see disappointment, Rosie.
Oh man, yep. You can see that head just hung a little lower. She concedes.
Well, sometimes, you know, there's the agony of defeat, but there is also the thrill of victory. First final coming up for the young lady from Phillip Island. Nikki Van Dijk is our first finalist here at the Cascais Women's Pro. Wow, this has been an event full of surprises, but Nikki Van Dijk, a well-earned victory in semifinal number 1.
Yeah, huge congratulations to Nikki. Sally Fitzgibbons just letting that loss settle in. She's obviously done well to advance into the semi-finals, but a final really would have just put that gap in the middle of those points and had her way out in the lead.
When we come back, we're going to be in semi-final number 2 coming